Hi, this is Anthony, the second most interesting man in the world. Welcome back to my show. House of Gucci is a 2021 crime drama centered on the Italian luxury brand and family of that name. It was directed by Ridley Scott, based on the 2001 book, The House of Gucci, A Sensational Story of Murder, Madness, Glamour, and Greed by Sara Gay Forden. I watched it last night and was quite pleased with what I saw. It was made as a theatrical film, so it runs a little over 2.5 hours. Although I could have seen them fluffing it up a bit and turning it into a multi-part series on a streaming platform. The story was good, and of course, since it's based on actual events, it needs to stick to those, and certainly there's many scenes where private conversations are going on, where you don't know how much literary license is taken. But I think for the most part, it is a generally accurate portrayal of events. I've seen some criticism of the over-the-top acting by Jared Leto, who is the cousin of one of the main characters, played by Adam Driver, aka Kylo Ren, from the last few Star Wars movies. Lady Gaga, who is an absolutely superb actress, plays his wife, who ultimately hires assassins to kill her now ex-husband. And back to Jared Leto. If you didn't know that it was him in the movie, you probably wouldn't recognize him as the actor playing the character that he plays. I think I could watch 2 hours of him just reading the names out of the phone book while he was in character. I think you'll see what I mean when you watch it. Jeremy Irons and Al Pacino round out the rest of the main characters of the cast, and all do a more than adequate job of playing entertaining, somewhat eccentric Italians from the 1970s and 80s in a fairly light vein. Whatever criticisms of minor historical details that might legitimately be made, they nevertheless make a fairly quick, moving, entertaining film. Being an interesting movie with great acting and beautiful set locations in Italy, this is a movie that most people can enjoy. The plot is not overly complicated, and it's not going to tax your brain to watch it. But if you subscribe to my channel, you might have some interest in business. That being said, as you watch the film, think about the lessons that can be learned from it from a business perspective. Do heirs make the best business managers? Ultimately, leaving the company to two brothers in the second generation can cause conflict between them when there's a disagreement as to what direction to take the company. When heirs of the second or subsequent generations have all their wealth tied up in illiquid company stock in a family-owned firm, it can cause difficulties if they need to liquidate some assets. In circumstances like that, it may or may not be good for the company, but certainly opens up the potential for coercion where one member has to sell their shares at a potential discount to other family members. And in the movie, there's backstabbing and financial coercion and tipping off relatives' tax evasion to the Italian financial police and the American IRS, which also reminds one to pay their taxes properly. There's also the subject of problematic transfer of stock from the second to the third generation, which resulted in a character having to flee Italy for a period of time on the heels of the tax authorities. So take this all to heart, and if you have any type of business, or even if it's just a family household, be sure that you don't create a situation that pits your children or grandchildren against each other. And tidy as much as possible your affairs so that when you do pass on, your assets pass on to whom you want in the most tax-efficient and legal manner. Overall, I'd give this movie an 8.5 out of 10. Have you seen the movie yet? What do you think? Leave your score out of 10 in the comments below. I do really appreciate everyone's comments on my videos, and even if you really disagree with me, I would still love for you to leave a comment. It would also really help me out if you subscribe to this YouTube channel. It doesn't cost you anything, you just need to click the subscribe button below. Also, please view my other videos, and if you like them, click the like button on those. I'm on Instagram at AnthonyRRMills. You can follow me there. I sell old stock and bond certificates, coins, paper money, and books, among other things, including silver coins of various types on eBay with the username stock_tycoon. If collecting or investing in physical silver interests you, please do look at my eBay site. If investing in it as a commodity interests you, please look at my previous videos on the subject here on YouTube. Thanks for watching.